In this video, we will talk about international students and we will check the IRCC capability and performance in connection to international students admission into Canada in 2021. And in fact, IRCC has performed a tremendous performance or job in that they have produced so many work permits and admitted so many students into Canada, and that shows their best performance. They have broken all-time record, guys. Canada welcomed 450,000 international students in 2021, and that's an all-time record, guys. So we will also discuss in this video about the steps how to get into Canada for the study purpose, some important information about the work permit issuance for different countries students, and so on in this video. Despite the epidemic, Canada's foreign students population has rapidly grown up, guys. Canada saw nearly 450,000 new study permits, and that took effect last year, a staggering figure that easily broke the previous all-time record set in 2019. Prior to the pandemic, Canada saw just over 400,000 new study permits take effect before the figure fell to just over 255,000 in 2020. Last year's total represents are doubling compared to 2015, guys. On a monthly basis, IRCC publishes information on new study permits that become effective. This includes both fresh students arriving in Canada and foreign citizens who have previously established residency in Canada and have successfully obtained a study permit. Unsurprisingly, the most new study permits were issued in July and August, totaling over 200,000 just before the start of the 2021 to 2022 academic year. Canada has almost 622,000 overseas students as of December 31st. Its international students population peaked at over 640,000 in 2019, guys, before dropping to 530,000 in 2020 due to the pandemic. Last year's high number of study permits was mostly attributable to a double batch of students' arrival. Those who wanted to come to Canada in 2020 but could not because of the epidemic, and those who planned to start their studies in Canada in 2021, guys. The relaxation of post-graduation work permit requirements in Canada was undoubtedly a crucial factor in the recovery. Prior to the pandemic, IRCC did not allow remote learning to count towards post-graduation work permit eligibility, but they have temporarily modified these restrictions until August 31st, 2022 to assist students who choose to continue their studies in Canada despite the epidemic. So many countries, students, they have arrived in Canada, but there are some prominent countries which I will name here. India remains by far the leading source country, accounting for nearly 35% of Canada's international students population. China remains in second number, followed by France. India's significant share can be largely explained by it having the world's second largest English-speaking population and its large middle-class population. Top 10 international student source countries by number of study permit holders on December 31st, 2021 were: number 1 was India. 217,410 study permits were issued to Indian students. On second number was China. 105,265 study permits were issued to Chinese students. Number 3 was France. 26,630 study permits were issued to French students. Fourth, Iran. 16,900 study permits gone to them. And fifth number is Vietnam. 16,285 study permits were issued to Vietnamese students. So on sixth, South Korea. 15,805 study permits were issued to South Korean students. On number 7 is Philippines. 15,545 study permits were issued to Filipino students. Number 8, the United States. 14,325 study permits were issued to United States students. Number 9, Nigeria. 13,745 study permits were issued to Nigerian students. And on 10th number is Mexico. 11,550 study permits were issued to the Mexican international students, guys, in Canada. Okay, there are certain steps to study in Canada, guys. First of all, you have to conduct your research and you have to find out your desired programs at designated learning institutions, and that is your first step studying in Canada. Your next step is to submit your application application to designated learning institutions and receive a letter of acceptance. If you are accepted, you can now submit an application for a study permit to IRCC. IRCC means Immigration, Refugees, Citizenship Canada, with a letter of acceptance. When you will submit your application for study permit to IRCC, then you have to include letter of acceptance with your application to study permit. Then IRCC will evaluate proof of your genuine desire in studying in Canada, as well as your financial ability to fund your studies and living expenditures, among other things. I found so many students here, and they say they had applied from India, and one of the students showed good money and everything. Despite of that, their application for study permit was refused or rejected by the IRCC. And because of ungenuine desire, filling up your application is a technique. If you fill up your application properly, and in your application it should not feel that you are coming to Canada for staying here for permanently or to find out a work, because these things you will get with the passage of your time. You will get your job also here during your study, and after completion of your courses, for sure get your job here in Canada. And after getting Canadian experience, then you will be eligible for one of the Canadian immigration classes, like Canadian Experience Class program. That is a federal program. But there are also many provincial nominee programs also, so you can apply through that as well to become a permanent resident in Canada. Guys, you can get everything here. You can get your study permit, you can get your job here, you can get your permanent residency here. So many students, they got it. But in your application, that is your first step. You should be very much careful while you will be filling up your application to the IRCC officers. They are very smart people. They can find out your genuine desire. Okay, you must show them that you are coming to Canada for your study purpose and you have no other purposes in your mind. Don't say in your application that you want to get job there or you want to stay in Canada for permanent, so that will make your case weaker. Hope you understood my points. This is Khalil. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it, please, and hit the bell icon button to get new videos notifications on time. If you found this video informative and helpful, then give a big thumb to this video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a wonderful day, guys.